Need anything in here? Batteries, you'll need them.
What's that? Pops out? Yeah. Just pop out in the end. And spring loaded.
Looks a nice bit of kit, doesn't it? -10. Minus. If you get it closer, you probably just drop that down, don't you?
Down, yeah.
You get more tighter frequency. Then you activate the dart then.
Place the battery into the housing. There's holes on the battery which allow the battery to breathe, and there's holes on the casing which allow it to breathe. Plus side down into the case, and then screw the battery onto the transmitter. As that screws on, you can see it started to flash. So that's now live. We're picking up that dart already. On the dart you've got the frequency 150.500, which is the same frequency as we're there. And as you can hear, we're picking up the transmission. Weaker. Louder. Now going to screw the transmitter onto the dart. Simple as that. Ready to go. Place the dart in the field. We're walking away from the transmitter, and as you can see, that's just beeping around 1 to 2, very low. It's on a medium setting. So as we turn the receiver to face the dart, you can see it's now picking up in strength, and we're now up to about 5, 6. So we now know we're in the right direction to start tracking. It's a stronger signal, so that's where we follow. Really quiet, and that's pulsing just between 1 and 2. As I turn this way, now pulsing about 7 to 8. We found our dart. We went out into the field and placed the transmitter dart outside. Myself, we didn't know where it was, set the tracker up, set it onto medium, and you can see the pulse meter was going up. You could hear it through the headphones, the beep, the continuous beep. Obviously, as soon as you come away from the direction of where the dart was placed, the beep is getting a lot weaker, the pulse meter was going down. We followed out, we were getting closer. As we got closer, I flicked it to near, which reduced the frequency, it reduced the bleep. As I got closer again, it was picking it up. We went through and we found the dart. Had no idea where it was. We're going to run another trial now, a little bit further out in the field. So obviously we'll have to set the range on far. It's a lot further out, so we're going to try that and see if we can find it. I've no doubts we will.
What sort of range are we talking about, Mark, to find it? You know, how far will it go?
It goes up to about a mile. 1.5, between a sort of mile and a half is the range. As I say, you've got the 3 settings: far, medium and near. So obviously if you've darted an animal and it's run out of sight, obviously set it to far. As you're getting closer, you can sense you can hear the beep getting stronger. Set it to medium, and again, once again, as you get closer again, set it to near, and it will actually pinpoint exactly where you are.
So with a fully charged battery, then how long will that dart transmit for? You've got
2 darts, 2 batteries for the darts. One lasts up to 36 hours, and the others about 93 hours. That's in the actual transmitter dart itself. Obviously, you've got batteries in the receiver, but the batteries, the little watch batteries, fit inside the dart, and they'll last 90 or 36 hours.
Well, what we've done here, we've got a sort of the dart out there. We haven't darted an animal, but we've got the dart out there. So Sophie's placed it somewhere, can be anywhere from 360 degrees, somewhere out there in the park. So if we simulate we've lost a dart, and this exercise is basically to see if we can retrieve a lost dart, which is one of the worries that we have with darts, especially in public access areas. So we need to find this dart. We're assuming that the dart has dropped out the animal. Normally it wouldn't do. There's 2 barbs on it. Normally it wouldn't fall out, but what we need to do now is get out there and find this lost dart. Yep. Okay, so on you go.
Off we go. To start with, just turn the unit on, turn the volume up, and flick the range to far. As you can see, I'm already picking a signal up. So if I now scan, quite weak, it's quite a distance away. I've just flicked it to medium and we've got nothing at all. So flick it back up to far and we're picking up a signal. So what I'm going to do now is just going to demonstrate in a 360 motion here, so we know which direction we should be tracking. It's getting weaker. There we go, we've lost the signal completely now. Hardly moving on the pulse meter, so therefore that gives us our direction to start tracking. And as we can only go one way from the paddock, we shall go this way. Off we go. So to activate the transmitter, you give the little key, little magnetic key, pass that over the unit and the LEDs start to flash. That's now live, that's now transmitting a signal. Simple again to deactivate it, pass the magnet, the key, over the transmitter, the lights have gone off, that's now deactivated. And then to dismantle the dart, we unscrew the transmitter, the dart housing. That's obviously discarded into the sharps box. We then unscrew the battery, placing the battery back in the box. Put the dart transmitter back together. And back in the case to use for another day. And with the receiver, it's quite simple. This bit pushes back inside. Fold the antennae back. Clips in at the top. Same again on this side. Clips in, holding that one, and clips in. The handle's on a little thread, so it's not done up too tight. Slide the handle out and pack the unit away. There we go. Job done.